Cheese, for much of recent history, has been weighed down by heavy judgments, seen by many as an indulgence too risky to enjoy. Its richness, its salt, its saturated fat content, all these led to its reputation as an artery-clogging enemy in the fight against heart disease and obesity. For years, health guidelines and popular diet culture placed cheese in the category of foods to limit or avoid, relegating it to guilty pleasure status. A few slices on a sandwich, a handful melted into pasta, small, secretive joys, often laced with warnings and guilt. But like so many foods once misunderstood, cheese is now being reevaluated with new eyes. Emerging research has shown that good quality, traditionally crafted cheese offers real, tangible health benefits, and that the blanket condemnation of cheese was, at best, simplistic, and at worst, a costly mistake. Far from being merely a decadent luxury, real cheese is a concentrated source of nourishment, providing high-quality protein, bioavailable calcium, and, in many cases, a powerful dose of probiotics essential for gut health. Cheese, when made properly from the milk of healthy, pasture-raised animals, is a marvel of nutrient density. The calcium it offers is not locked away, but highly absorbable, providing critical support for strong bones, healthy teeth, and muscular function. Its rich protein content supplies the body with essential amino acids necessary for rebuilding tissues, supporting immune function, and maintaining lean muscle mass. These are no small gifts in a world where nutrient-poor, hyper-processed foods dominate the landscape. Even more striking is the role of certain cheeses, particularly aged, raw, or traditionally fermented varieties, in supporting gut health. True, artisanal cheeses can be alive with beneficial bacteria, probiotics that help balance the gut microbiome, strengthen digestion, and enhance immune resilience. A healthy gut, teeming with diverse microbes, is increasingly recognized as central not just to physical health, but to mood regulation, cognitive function, and long-term disease prevention. Cheese, in this sense, becomes more than food. It becomes an active participant in cultivating health from the inside out. Yet to speak only of cheese's virtues without issuing serious warnings would be naive. Not all cheese is created equal. The sad truth is that much of what passes for cheese today, processed slices, imitation spreads, industrial blocks wrapped in plastic, bears little resemblance to the real food it once was. These products are often laden with emulsifiers, preservatives, artificial coloring, and excessive sodium, undermining whatever nutritional value might have remained. Consuming these highly processed cheeses regularly can indeed contribute to inflammation, hypertension, and metabolic dysfunction. Even good cheese, when eaten without moderation, can tip the balance toward harm. Cheese is calorie-dense and high in saturated fat. Excessive consumption, particularly in the context of a poor overall diet, can exacerbate issues like weight gain, high cholesterol, and cardiovascular strain. People with specific health conditions, including those prone to kidney stones, hypertension, or dairy sensitivities, must approach even the finest cheeses with caution and informed restraint. There is also an environmental dimension that should not be ignored. Industrial dairy farming practices can cause significant harm to animal welfare, contribute to greenhouse gas emissions, and degrade ecosystems. Choosing cheese from ethical, sustainable sources, organic, grass-fed, small-scale operations, becomes not just a nutritional decision but an ethical one, weaving personal health together with planetary stewardship. Still, when these warnings are taken seriously, when cheese is chosen with care and eaten with mindfulness, it can be a source of extraordinary pleasure and strength. Few foods offer the sensory joy of a perfect piece of cheese, the way a sharp, aged cheddar crumbles in the mouth, the creamy bloom of a ripe brie across the tongue, the salty, nutty complexity of a well-aged Parmesan shaved delicately over fresh greens. Cheese engages the senses fully, offering satisfaction that can make meals more complete, more memorable, more human. In a world that often prizes speed, uniformity, and engineered foods stripped of character, real cheese stands as a symbol of tradition, craft, and the quiet power of fermentation. It connects us to ancient practices of preserving and transforming food, to a slower rhythm of life where nourishment was about more than just calories. It was about community, gratitude, and joy. Cheese, when honored for what it truly is, invites us back to that richer, more complete vision of eating, one that nourishes not just the body but the heart and soul as well.